Hi. So last week, if you missed it, please, the link is up here. Click on it to go check it out. So last week we agreed, but this week we are doing the complete opposite. So this week we are looking at some Chi expressions that we can use to disagree with others. Coming up. Right, so jumping right in, we are starting with the opposite of the first phrase for last week. So the first phrase for last week was I agree with you, which we said was menewo ya adwene in Chi. Okay? Menewo ya adwene. Menewo ya adwene. So we just have to make the verb ye negative here to get the opposite. All right? So last week we looked at the verb ye. We said it literally means to do or to make. So now we have to make that negative by bringing the negative marker before it, and then we have menewo nye adwene. Menewo nye adwene. Menewo nya adwene. Menewo nya adwene. Menewo nya adwene. I don't agree with you, or I disagree with you. Okay? Menewo nya adwene. Or we can add kra to this to say, I don't agree with you at all, or I completely disagree with you. So we have menewo nya adwene kra. Menewo nya adwene kra. Menewo nya adwene kra. Menewo nya adwene kra. Kofi. To the next one, we have the opposite for the second one for last week, and that was eyenokre, it is true. Okay, so last week we looked at it is true as eyenokre, right? So we want to say it's not true. So again, we have to make this time around the to be verb form ye negative. Last week we identified this ye as one of the to be verb forms that we have in Chi. And we distinguished between this and the previous ye, which meant to do or to make, just by the tone, right? So we said the action verb to do or to make has a relatively higher tone, and then the to be verb form ye has a lower tone, right? So we have to make this negative. So we have enye nokre. Enye nokre. Enye nokre. Enye nokre. Next we have eye ntro. Eye ntro. Eye ntro. So we have the initial e from eno as it, and then we have the to be verb ye is, and ntro is a lie. Okay, ntro a lie. So if you say a ntro, you are saying it is a lie. Okay, a ntro, it is a lie. All right. So we have a ntro, a ntro, a ntro, or you can simply exclaim ntro, 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 or you can say obwa. This is very popular. Obwa. 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 Next, we have ente sa. Ente sa. Ente sa. Ente sa. Ente sa. Ente sa. So again, we have the initial F from eno as it. And then we have the negative marker, which means whichever verb that follows this will be in the negative form. All right. And the verb that follows here again is one of the to be verb forms that we have in Chi. This is the stative to be verb form. We'll come to the to be verb forms later, but just to give you an idea, this is the to be verb form that we use to talk about states, to describe states. All right. So this t here is But because we had the negative marker before that, it becomes isn't. All right. So far, ente is it isn't. All right. And then we have sa. Last week, we identified this sa as so. All right. So when we did sa and sa pepe, you remember? So we have ente sa being it isn't so. Okay. It isn't so. Ente sa. Ente sa. Ente sa. Or we can say enye sa na etie. Enye sa na etie. Enye sa na etie. Enye sa na etie. Kwame. Enye sa na etie. Enye sa na etie. So again, the from eno as it. We have the as the negative marker, which means whichever verb that follows this will be in the negative form. And the verb that follows here is, again, one of the to-be verb forms, ye. Okay? So again, enye, just like ente, is it isn't. All right? And then we have sa as so. So it isn't so, right? And then we have the na, which we've been talking about as the it is, was, who, which, that frame. Okay, please refer back to, I think, 2 or 3 lessons away. There is further explanation to this in that lesson, and I think 2 lessons that came before that. So please check them out. Now, we have the again from eno, being it again. And finally, we have tie. Now, this tie is the full version of the to-be verb form te. All right? So whether or not we add the at the end mostly depends on where it appears in the construction. So when we get down to the to-be verb forms, we are going to talk about that. For now, just know that this tie is the to-be verb form, the stative to-be verb form. So together we have enye sa na tie being it is not so that it is. Okay, it is not so that it is. Enye sa na tie. So we use this to say it isn't like that. All right. Enye sa na tie. Enye sa na tie. Enye sa na tie. Enye sa na tie. Or you can say ente sa brebia. Ente sa brebia. Ente sa brebia. And of course, I'm gliding over the in biara. So you can say ente sa brebiara. Ente sa brebiara. But the glide is common as always. So we have ente sa brebia. Ente sa brebia. So we've already identified ente sa as it's not so. Okay, it isn't so. And then we have brebiara. So bre is what? Time. Okay, so we have bre as time. And we looked at biara in our lesson on indefinite pronouns. We said biara can be any or every. Okay, so within this context, this is every. So we have bre biara as every time. Okay, every time. So this is how you form your every this, every that, and all those. So if you want to say every day, you just have to find out what day is in Chi, which is what? Da. Okay, and then replace the bre here with da, and then you have debia or debiara. Okay, and that will be every day. Okay, if you want every month, you have to find out what month is in Chi, which is what? Bosome. Okay, so you bring bosome and then you add biara and you have bosome bia every month. Okay, every year, what is year? Okay, so year is afe. So you bring afe and you add biara and you have every year, afe bia. Okay, so back to this, we have ente sa brebia. It's not always the case. Okay, So it isn't so every time. Okay? Entisa brebia. Entisa brebia. Entisa brebia. Right. So sometimes you don't trust what the person is saying, but you don't want to overtly disagree. So you ask, Wujidi. 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 So within the right context, the person will understand this to mean that you don't agree with him or her, but you are not saying so explicitly. All right. So you ask, Wujidi. 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 So the phrasal verb here is jidi, which is to believe. Okay, to believe. So if someone asks you, Wujidi, the person is asking you, do you believe it? So you yourself who is saying it, do you believe it? Okay, Wujidi. 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 All right. But if you want to state categorically that you don't believe what the person is saying, then you just have to make the verb here negative. So you say, menyini. 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 All right. So to make jidi negative, we simply bring the negative marker before j. All right. And then through a process called assimilation, the causes the j digraph to change to become ny. Okay, ny. So we have ny instead of nj. Okay, so we have ny. You can check out our lessons on negation. It's there. So we have ny, and then we do same with d. Okay, so we bring before d, and then the causes the d to change to So we have menyini. Okay, not to say that you will not hear menjindi around. All right, you hear that, but for native speakers, you mostly hear menyini. Okay, menyini. Menyini. So we can even combine this with some of the previous ones that we've looked at. So we can say, for example, menyini se sana etie. Menyini se sana etie. Menyini se sana etie. Okay? Or we can say, menyini se eye nokre. Menyini se eye nokre. So we are using the positive ones from our previous lesson, all right? Because we are saying we don't believe, right? So we don't believe, so we have to attach the positive to make it negative. You get the idea, right? So we have menyini se eye nokre. Menyini se eye nokre. Now, for the one that we asked, Wujidi. Wujidi. When we looked at this, I said sometimes you don't trust what the person is saying, but you don't want to overtly disagree. So you use this. Another one that you can use instead of this is ese wo ara. Ese wo ara. But in natural speech, we say this as ese wa. Ese wa. Ese wa. Of course, I'm gliding over the in ara. You can say ese wara. Ese wara. Ese wara. So again, we have the from eno being it. And we have se. This is a two-letter word, which means it has several meanings, right? But within this context, se means to resemble. Okay, to resemble. And then we have wo ara. Now, if you haven't seen our lesson on intensive pronouns, please check it out right after this one. Okay, so we have wo ara as you yourself, right? You yourself. So we use this ara to achieve this intensive pronoun function that you have in English, right? So when you say, for example, Kofi himself, we will say Kofia, Kofia, or Kofi Ara. All right. If you say he or she, himself or herself, we will say Onoa, Onoa, or Ono Ara. If you say I, myself, we will say Mia, Mia, okay, or Me Ara. So here we have Wo Ara, you yourself, or Wa, Wa. So in all, we have Ese Wara or Ese Wa, being it resembles you, literally. Okay, so you have Ese Wa, Ese Wa, Ese Wa. Right, so this is where we end today's lesson. Thank you guys once again for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so before you leave. Do stay safe, and I'll catch you guys next time.